Hi everybody. It's sharpening day. Well, not sharpening day, but I decided I was going to sharpen some tools. Some knives and axes and stuff. Basically, what we have here is your basic little cheap belt sander type item. Um, I picked this up at Canadian Tire on sale. I think it was 49 bucks or 39 bucks or something like that. Made a modification to it where it had the disc sander here. I took it off and I'll put a muslin wheel here, and I'll show you how to use that in a minute. And it's your basic belt type thing. I have a 220 grit belt, which seems to be, for me, the ideal grip for it. Even if you just had the 220 grit belt, you really wouldn't need this, but I don't know, I like it when it is really sharp. And this finishes it off. If you notice, I've got my sleeves rolled up. I don't want my sleeves catching into any time you use a machinery like this. Do it with rolled up sleeves. Take off all jewelry. Wear safety glasses, or if you wear glasses, because bits fly. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to sharpen some knives. They get used, and they usually get dull at the up in here, where they are used. And anyway, when you're using this, remember, less is more. And what I mean by that is that you don't want to, because that thing will take metal off like nobody's business. You basically want to take light cuts, and take lots of light cuts. You don't want this to get hot. If it does get hot, I've got a thing of water over there. I'll just dunk it in the water, but I usually don't let them get hot. So anyway, I'll just give you a short demonstration on sharpening some knives. And these are your basic kitchen knives, right? That are always dull. Now, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this, right? You can see it's cutting it here. Now, I can feel the wire edge with the polishing compound. I'll just load that up into the wheel. And it takes off here. As you can see, some of the hair is gone. See how easy that was? Just to show you, that will not take off here. We have here, that's toast. My molar here is kind of dipped up on the end. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's kind of, so. I'm going to clean that up. Nice shave. Now, you saw how little time it took to get these shaving. Um, you know, I can do it the other way with stones and with leather and doing strop and everything like that. But I usually have a lot of stuff to sharpen, and this is really quick. And if you have electricity, it's even worthwhile to run your generator for 15 minutes to sharpen everything up. If you don't have electricity, but just to show you, here is your standard stainless steel flatware piece of crap, right? Just to show you that you can make a bushcraft knife out of anything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sharpen this up, right? And I don't know if it'll go shaving sharp, but we'll see.
Got a hornet crawling up under your shirt. Yeah, it just flew out. Yeah, it's on your head.
Oh, it's just checking me out. Must be because I'm so sweet.
Yeah, you're sweet, alright. with the sander properly.
Nah, it may be too soft.
Taking the skin off. Like,
It's not shaving the hair though. But I wasn't sure if it would or not because it's this is softer than this stuff here. That's carbon steel. But as you can see, that's pretty good now, right? Oh, if you don't have a lot of money and you got some of these, even if you don't have one of these, you could do that with stones. As you can see, geez. Not the best piece of wood in the world to do this with.
just an old butter knife.
But as you can see, you just take an old butter knife and it's amazing what kind of edge. But we could use this probably for some kind of
Yeah, you could use that in the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
Just gotta keep it away from the other butter knives.
Anyway, that's it for this one. Till next time. Next one is going to be I've got some wood chopping tools to do. Till next time.